All right. So we know what happened at
Oh,
New York Comic Con. We know
oh,
about
Well,
toys.
now we have to go into depth about all the
Yep.
things.
Right after
yeah.
Marina says what she's got to say.
Well, do you want me to show you quickly? Because, I did a quick through.
Oh,
Well, let me rephrase. Okay, I'm going to rephrase this. It wasn't a quick run through. It actually took me almost 2 days to go through the entire vendor
yes.
area, snake
Yes.
and
And I
kind
Mm.
of
wanted to
look.
ask you if you bought anything or brought anything back with you.
Yeah. So, out of the things that could be considered exclusives, I mean, we know that Hallmark released new figures. Unfortunately, they weren't actually selling them at the booth. So, but and I don't know if you may have a photo of this because I probably find it on my phone and kind of show it, but it's gonna suck. They do promise next October, so October 2025, they will release a hologram Janeway, and they had a prototype hanging in the booth,
Yeah.
and it looks
Oh,
really, really good. I
that's
was
what
tempted
that
to actually go
was.
up and say, "Do you mind opening the glass so I can touch it?" But they probably would have thought I was
They would
insane.
have said, okay,
Mhm.
you're like the number one Janeway fan in the world. So
Yeah.
for you.
So yeah, so that looked great. And then, of course, you can look around. Every once in a while, you go through. Star Trek is everywhere. So inside editions, there
Mhm.
was a copy of Nana's book right there, front and center,
Nice.
and all sorts of collectibles, old, new, all throughout. Hero Within was there, and if you must have seen online, they did have an exclusive pin, which was very limited. I mean, they were limiting it to like one per person, and it went super fast. I went back, so kind of trying to like, oh, I wasn't here just yesterday. Do you
Yes.
have another
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
So in case you haven't seen it, it's really nice in Delta shape with the
So
our,
cute. I saw people like Larry being like, can someone go try and get me one too? I'm like,
I
they're
got
so
8
limited.
requests and I tried to fulfill them, and unfortunately,
Mhm.
that
It
did
was
not
the
happen.
Merv debacle all over again.
Kind of, but no, the gentleman that I spoke with at the booth, he explained that it was, very limited one by nature of, I mean, the fact obviously it is connected to the current event. So, a month
Yeah.
down the line, that might not necessarily be something that they could just easily sell. So they have to limit the numbers that they produce. Other stuff is not licensed per se, but nevertheless, it was quite a lot of fun ones. So there was one booth that had very fun. I think she actually did it for fun and was kind of surprised that people were going for it. So she had like little cartoony characters like this, and she had
Oh,
So
nice.
Troy, and she
cute.
had Kira and Dax, and so I really like that Janeway with
Yeah,
the
that's
little mug.
awesome.
And of course, this one, and it cracked me up and actually wore it all pretty much throughout the entire weekend. Let's see if you can read this. It says,
See.
I am become Moopsie, destroyer of worlds."
I love that.
So,
That's
and the kicker to
amazing.
this whole thing is, of course, this.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
That
I cannot
is
even
It
believe
is
that.
it is very
wonderful.
soft and cuddly, so
Hmm.
I can kill you with kindness. Um, but glory to the Empire. This was a great find, and I
That's
absolutely
Me
adore
too.
amazing.
this.
The Empire.
Oh my God. I love the picture of you fighting somebody with it.
Yes,
Yes.
my friend Jamal, who might be in
Yes.
this
Mhm.
chat actually. I'm like, we have to do a photo because he also got one, like, the
Yeah.
traditional pose, standing with the
Oh,
Atlas.
yeah.
Um,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. I want a
So
reality show of you shopping for Star Trek stuff in this like massive vendor's room. It's like
yeah, and the thing is that like
incredible.
sometimes you miss it because it's just so
Oh my
massive.
God, yeah.
I've never had an opportunity to be at San Diego, so I don't know how it compares, but I assume it's something similar. It's enormous. It's like you're literally
Hmm.
going through holes and aisles, and then there's also the artist alley, and then there's of course the book people, and yeah,
And the
just goes on and
dumplings
on.
and the
Hmm.
fudge.
I was strong. I did not do fudge. I did do chocolate, however. Speaking of chocolate, Melissa, you would appreciate this. There's a company called Chocolate Moonshine, and this is orange bourbon pecan, and this is blueberry explosion. As you can
Oh, I
see,
saw
they're
that
almost
post.
gone.
That looks
Ugh.
delicious.
Yum.
Yeah.
That looks
Very good.
scrumptious.
They goes to
Yum.
most Comic Con, so I would imagine they're on the West Coast as well, where
You
whichever
like the
convention you
blueberry
attend.
one better.
They're really good.
Mm.
So for
Yum.
a small commission, I wish.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern with all the latest Star Trek news on the virtual TrekCon channel.